Hello, welcome back to the Crafty Organizer. I'm Noreen Burke, and on my channel today, we're going to take a quick tour through the homes that I've lived in through the last 20 years. It's a little bit of a different video thing, but I want to show how my organizing style has evolved, but I also want to talk about a time in my life when I was not organized. Let's go. Looking back, I recognize now that I've always used cleaning and projects to soothe myself, to process feelings that I had. I remember I was only 9 years old and I used a whole can of Pledge to clean my mom's wall. I got in a lot of trouble for that. But looking back, I recognize giving myself something physical to do allowed my brain to just kind of settle, and it calmed me. So here's one of the first homes I had in Arizona, and this was probably my dream home. It was big and spacious, and we got it from a bank, so we were super lucky. But sadly, this marriage did not last, so I moved into this little condo, which was adorable, but you see I have a lot less now, so I kind of started over with just the minimal things I needed, and I felt so free. From here, I chose to move all the way to Oregon into a 400 square foot cottage, which I loved. Look at how cute this little place is. But you could see I've had this hall tree, which has now changed colors at least 3 or 4 times. This lasted for about 6 months. I had my little puppy Einstein at the time, and it was just too small for him. So we moved into a bigger apartment, and this was nice. It was nice and spacious, but you can see I still have a consistent theme of I like plants, I like that country look, but for the most part, it's a minimal space. I just have the few essentials. And look, do you see in the back corner, I have a bookcase on top of a dresser. I've talked before about maximizing space by taking a bookcase and putting it on top of a table or a dresser to kind of create a hutch. I've been doing this for years. From this apartment, I moved into a home. I had gotten married and we were about to have a baby, so we started working on this kitchen. And I loved getting to do these types of renovations to a home. It was wonderful. And then we had our second child, and for me, things changed after that. I don't know if it was postpartum. I don't know. My husband was sick, I was sick, and my home was clearly sick. Talk about a reflection of what I was feeling on the inside being manifested on the outside. It took me a long time to kind of break away from that cycle I was in. I never suggest divorce, but for me, it was the right decision, and I was able to start gaining control of my life again after that. The biggest help for me, and it took about 3 long years for me to get diagnosed. I did a whole video on chronic pain and depression, and I cannot reference it enough. I know so many people out there are just always pushing through, and they're wondering why they don't get more done. They're wondering if they're lazy, their family thinks they're lazy, or that they just don't have any type of drive to get things done. Most of the time when I work with people like that, it is not any of those things that they've been accused of. It's that they have been in pain for so long, whether it's physical or mental, that they're just tired. There's nothing else they can do. So by taking care of yourself, and in this case, we had an undiagnosed giant tumor that was growing in my body, and it started going through organs. And as it was growing, it was causing my hormones to go completely out of whack, and it was giving me migraines, vision issues, hearing issues. I had no energy. My life was just pretty bad at that time. Getting that taken care of was the biggest renewal of my life, which I think is what gives me so much empathy and compassion when I'm working with other people, because I know how hard it is. I know how difficult it is to live like that. I know how hard it is to push yourself to try and stay on top of things, how difficult it is to reel it back in, and how often you have to reassess all of those systems that you've put into place. So I think I've had a lifetime of training that helps me give suggestions to you. And something that I say so often, but I want to say it again, is if what I'm saying doesn't sync up, it's okay to keep looking. You need to find something that clicks with you, that immediately resonates and has you going, oh my gosh, I'd never thought of that before. That's what I need to try. But the biggest message of this video is keep trying. Find that cheerleader that clicks with you, that helps you get your home in a position that you can be relaxed and comfortable and enjoy your space. And it does not matter what it looks like. If very neat and tidy shelves are what speak to you, then that's fantastic. If you enjoy a lot more visual things out, that is perfect. If you don't want a single thing on your counter because it gives you anxiety to have things out, find what works for you. But I'm here to say it can be done. I'm really proud of where I have been through and where I've come out on the other side. And if I can share any tip, trick, idea that will help you, then I am very happy to do so. I know this video is very different than what I normally do, but it's from the heart. I'm always so happy to help you guys, and I appreciate so much when I read those videos saying, thank you. I didn't know anybody else felt this way. What you suggested absolutely clicked with me, and here's what I've done. You guys, those comments and photos that you send me absolutely give me motivation to keep going, so thank you. I also want to say a quick thank you to my patrons who help me make these videos. Their support is what allows me to take the time that I do to script out, film, edit, and post these. So thank you, patrons. Thank you for watching this video. If you have an extra second, click that like button. And if you haven't already changed that red button beneath to gray, take a second to do that. I'll see you guys in just a few days. Bye.